on site. I told her I wanna rock and roll. She love that mic. Oh, I love it, shouting. Turn it out like all day. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I am so ready for tonight's live, man. I'm so ready for tonight's live. I had to take yesterday off, but I'm back, man. I'm ready, man. And I hope everybody tunes in, man. I hope this shit is flooded tonight because I gotta try to do my best to save the women. Let me share this real quick. Hold on. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, and I am gonna get straight to this intro so I can wait for just a few more people to come in so I can get to this live, man. I'm sorry to come on so late, but man, I got a lot of responsibilities, man. Kids come before anything, man, especially the internet. So thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. This song right here is called I Love You. It's one of my songs with me and my brother JR, man. Let's go, man. I hope y'all are ready for this one tonight. I got one, bro. Got one ready for us tonight. I hope y'all are ready, man. I promise you, I hope y'all are ready. What's up, SS? What's good, sweetheart?
Shawty, it's the way you do your thing. Now, shawty, it's the way you do your thing that make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the way you calling out my name. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the things you doing to me, babe. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love spending time with you, babe. Ooh, I can do this all day. I love you, shawty. I love you, shawty. I love you, girl. At least I think I do. Cause the last time I checked, it was me and you. Got me feeling good. Got me feeling great. Like a warm bath of grandma's dinner plate. Girl, it's hard to explain how you make me feel. Girl, when we met, I remember it was just like a thrill. Roller coaster, love. So go and enjoy the ride. I rock your body, baby, front, back, side to side. Ooh, it's going down. Cause I know your style. I think I love you, but baby girl, I can't tell you how. Maybe it's your smile, or maybe it's your walk, or it's the things that you do when you're shopping. It's the way you do your thing that make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the way you're calling on my name. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the things you doing to me, babe. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love spending time with you, babe. Ooh, I can do this all day. I love you, shawty. I love you, shawty.
Calling me her boo thing. I guess that mean I did real good last night. Took her to Ruby Tuesdays. Everybody know we getting money. She fucking with me, feed a nigga, put that food in a nigga tummy. I'm talking about the sex good and the head right. I told her when I hit the bed, hit the head like, yeah, we fuck on sight. You know she wanna rock and roll, she love that mic. The flow is crazy, thick and them loving shawties. Niggas be mad at me, I took her out like all day. We walking good, we chillin' out in the hallway. You know she want me, I tell her to pop a
Shawty, it's the
molly.
way you do your thing that make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the way you're calling on my name. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the things you doing to me, babe. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love spending time with you, babe. Ooh, I can do this all day. I love you, shawty. I love it, shawty. The way you do your thing that make a brother wanna say, I love the way you calling out my name. You make a brother wanna say, I I love the things you're doing to me, babe. You make a brother wanna say, I love spending time with you, babe. Ooh, I can do this all day. I love you, shawty. I love you, shawty.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all so much. And know this, just know, if don't nobody else love you, Big Bad A loves you, man. I love y'all, especially my women. And I swear to God, if Big Bad A don't try to save the women, who's gonna do it? If I don't try to save the women, who else is gonna do it? Because I'm sitting here watching all these YouTubers. What's good, Rebecca? Thank you for tuning in, sweetheart. I'm sitting here watching all these YouTubers talk shit about women. I'm sitting watching all these YouTube women talking crap about men, and I'm disgusted. Look, I'm so disgusted sitting back watching how we conducting ourselves. And I'm gonna be honest, the more social media I look at, I'm starting to realize something. There's the people that are promoted to speak and say the things that they do, they're carefully chosen just to cause more disunity amongst the people. You know, the crazy thing is, the crazy thing is, we got social media platforms that are in the millions for basically promoting anti-man and woman content. You got people who are paid so many millions of dollars to promote anti-family. And the crazy thing about it is, the family is one of the only things that's going to save us. The love and the bond between the man and the woman is the only thing that's going to save us. Let me say something. Everybody likes to talk all this bullshit. You like to talk about money. We like to talk about religion and God and all this. None of that stuff is going to save you. But in this world, the only thing that's going to save you is working with somebody. Working with somebody, man. A lot of people don't realize this. And I don't care if people don't realize it. I'm literally, what's good? I'm literally doing my whatever I can, anything I can, everything I can to try to wake up the people before it's too late. I'm so sick of listening to women think how they think. I'm so sick of listening to these weak, low vibrational, weak beta males thinking how they think. And the crazy thing is, everybody has an option or an opinion. Everybody has their little channel where they can have their opinions and say what they want to say and throw rocks and hide their hands. But I'm going to be honest with you. None of that fake shit ain't going to stand up in the test of time. The only thing that's kept us alive since the beginning of time is men and women being together. That fake agenda that you salute, thank you, is Chase. The fake agendas that y'all have agreed to, the fake agendas that people have taken in like it's going to help them, they're not going to do nothing but destroy your future. There's nothing new under the sun. So for all these people coming around with these newfangled agendas, and they thinking like, oh, I'm doing something new, I'm doing something special. Most of y'all don't even realize you've been tricked by the devil to not work with the man and woman. Most of your mothers were tricked by the devil to not work with your fathers. Most of your fathers were tricked by the devil to not work with your mother. And that's the problem. The biggest problem we have with our society is not money, is not religion. The biggest problem we have with our society in the world today is the lack of family structures. The lack of family structure is the problem. One of the sole problems that humanity has. You can't have a stable foundation if you don't have a stable home. You can't have a stable mind if you didn't come up in a stable home. And that's not saying you can't produce something positive, because you can turn lemons into lemonade any chance you get. You could always turn a negative into a positive. I'm not here to say we're doomed if you were not raised in a full balanced home. And I'm not here because there's so many success stories, no matter what. What y'all have to understand about the human race has made it through everything, and we're going to continue to make it. But what has kept the human race going and what has got us through our worst situations in life, in history, is having a secure, structured family foundation. SS said, facts, world can't change the way we need it to until man and woman become unified and bond on solid ground. That's a fact. The world will never change until men and women work together again. The problem, see, everybody has this false sense of reality. People are running around saying, "Oh, we need to have more leadership. We need to have better president. We need to have more money. We need to have more institutions. We need to have this." No, we don't need none of that shit. The only thing you need is a solid, loving home. If you were raised in a solid, structured home, you will have the foundation to make it through any challenge. If your father gave you the blueprint, if your father gave you the necessities as a person that you need to survive, like the structure, the discipline, the willpower, and the consistency. If your father did what he was supposed to do, and your mother did what she was supposed to do, it wouldn't matter what goes on around in the world. Nothing. How do y'all think we made it through slavery? Answer. How do y'all think we made it through slavery? Did we make it through slavery by being single mothers? Did we make it through slavery by being single fathers? I know it's Chase. I know. No, you goddamn right. My hat says Black Panther. And this is ain't got nothing to do. And see, this is another thing. You got racist bigots who worry about all agendas that have nothing to do with them. And that is the main problem with us right here. We have a separated society. We got motherfuckers talking about, you got a hat. Look at your hat. It clearly signifies that Black Panther. Rah, rah. Get your lame ass up. You worrying about what kind of hat I have on has nothing to do with anything. I could wear a New York Yankees hat. Would that mean I'm a New York Yankees fan? I could wear a fucking Chicago Bulls hat. Does that mean I worship the bull? No, loser. I just like the hat. Lame ass nigga. So, first and foremost, the problem with our society is we're so divided amongst all these separatist, individualized agendas. People are thinking with a racist vision. People are thinking with a sexist vision. People are thinking with a capitalist vision. People are looking at the world through the enslaver's mind. People are looking at the world through the eyes of their fucking master and thinking they're going to see something good out here. You're looking at the world the way that your master taught you to look at it, and you think you're going to see it as it is. The fact that somebody would signify a Black Panther, which is an animal, somebody would signify a Black Panther, which is an animal, with a socioeconomic group, just shows you the bigoted separatism mindset that you have. Political and religious visions. Thank you so much, Ish Chase. All kind of separatism and division. But when it comes to their house, you can't even keep your woman satisfied. You can't even keep your house in order because guess why? You got division in your house. Your son don't even like what you like. Your daughter doesn't like what you like. Your wife doesn't listen to you. Everybody wants to watch separate things. Everybody wants to sit in separate parts of the house now. There's no unity no more. How many of y'all sit down with your family and have a family dinner every day? How many of y'all do that? I'm a working man. I work every day damn near. But I make sure me and my children have a sit down family meal every day. At least one or two meals, sit down family meals every single day, where I tell everybody, turn the TV off, turn the game off, turn the TV off, turn your phone off, turn everything off. Let's sit down and have this meal together and talk together. What's good, Derek Payne? What's good? How many of y'all have a sit down family meal with your family, with your children every day? I do. How many of y'all, everybody goes off in separated spots and eats their dinner? Your daughter goes to the den and eats. Your son goes to his room and eats. Your wife goes in her kitchen and eats. You eat in the living room. Everybody's eating in separated rooms. How many of y'all are living like that? See, that's the difference between people like me. See, I don't have to get on the internet and try to say things and try to make myself look better and try to make myself be perceived like something. I don't need to get on the internet. The difference between me and most other YouTubers, I get on here because I want to genuinely save y'all. I don't get on here because I need to be saved and I'm trying to do this and I'm living right. Me and my children eat family meals every day. I cook home cooked meals every day for my kids. Me and mine don't go through this bullshit. I don't have a evil nagging wife who is abusing me anymore. I don't have to get abused by a woman anymore. I don't have to go through that shit anymore. Because I realized by living a fake lie and allowing the modern woman's mentality to run my home, all I was doing was shooting myself in the foot and allowing myself to be led by the devil. Women are not supposed to run no home. Women are not supposed to dictate the pace of the family. None of that shit. Everybody's supposed to play their position. Everybody. But guess what? Since the men aren't men, the women had to step it up. And guess what? The reason why the society's so fucked up, because everybody's living out of balance. Everybody's living out of order. Now, let me read these comments real quick. Divide and conquer is a great strategy. No, yeah, it is. That's the divide and conquer is the strategy being used against us, and it works so good. SS said, if you don't know how to make home base work, then everything else crumbles and splits. Crumble and split from split forms of division. Yeah, exactly. If you don't know how to work together, your ass is grass. If you don't know how to maintain a home, look, yesterday I didn't get to come on here yesterday because I was doing laundry. I got off work late at like 9 o'clock and I had to do laundry. So I just got the kids and we went to the laundromat, to the 24-hour laundromat. So we was at the laundromat yesterday and my son said something. He said, Dad, laundry is constant over and over and over. It never stops. He said, laundry is constant. It's over and over and over. It never stops. And I told him, I said, life is consistent, son. I said, life is consistently over and over and over and never stops. Every day is the same unless you do something different and shake it up. Every day could be mundane unless you do something different to shake it up. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. It's Chase said, I don't, but I have a lot of family that eat separately. Yeah, I know a lot of people that eat separate, bro. I know a lot of people that don't eat together. You're against women? Hell no, I ain't against women. Shut your lame ass up. How could I be against women when I'm trying to save the women? Like I said on the title of this live, if Big Daddy don't save the women, who else will? These niggas don't even know nothing about women to save them. And then they're not man enough to tell the women the right thing to even save them or affect them. So most of you lame niggas ain't got no chance of saving women. Most of you niggas got to simp to your women to even get along with her. Because she detests you. She don't like nothing about you. So most niggas got to simp out for their women to even tolerate them. It's terrible. Niggas ain't never told a woman how they really feel. Been with her 10 years, ain't never told her motherfucking ass how you feel. Hell no, I ain't against women. I'm all for women. Big Bad A stands for women. The key for Venezuela and all of South America and West Africa, not the United States. The key for not the United States. I don't know what you mean, the key. What do you mean? I don't know what that means, brother. Thank you for your comment, but I don't know what that means. Stacy from the YouTuber getting blocked. Hold on. I really somebody said I'm a simp. I did 10 years in jail and I do everything my lady tell me. That's pathetic, bro. Sound like a chump. Men ain't supposed to do everything a woman says. You're supposed to take care of your woman. You're supposed to provide a way for your woman, but you ain't supposed to do half of what she says. You're supposed to do what's best for you and your family, and she should have an input in that. She should have an input. She does have an input in the relationship, but there is no do what she says. That's some lame sucker shit. So I pray for you, simp, man. I pray for you. Niggas who simp it's just pathetic, man. You ain't saying nothing through super chat. Shut your lame ass up. Marriage is a covenant. No one person is dominant. Men think that they can be in charge of me. I was raised in a 2-parent home. I don't need a master. I need a helpmate. Hold on. You said, who is this? A woman? Is this a woman saying this? Hold on. Men think that they can be in charge of me. Okay, that's a woman saying, listen to this. We have a woman on here who said she needs a helpmate. Ma'am, hold on. Let me knock it. Hold on. Ma'am, you are the helpmate. The fuck are you talking about, ma'am? Ma'am, you were made from Adam's rib, according to your religion. You were made from the genetics, the genes, the bone marrow of Adam. You are a clone of Adam's, made by the creators, just to be his helpmate. God made Adam, and Adam was doing his job and down here doing his work, doing God's will, and he was getting bored. He was like, God, man, you didn't even make me nobody to play with, bro. You didn't even make nobody to chill with, bro. So he made you, woman, to be the man's helpmate. You're my helpmate. You are not, you're not a man. And you will never be a man. And you women could never be men. And men, you can never be a woman. You can live as a woman. You could impersonate a woman, but you can never be a woman. Just like a woman, she could live as a man. She could impersonate a man, but she can never be a man. And you can live a confused life if you want to, but your confusion and delusion have nothing to do with reality. You know what I'm saying? You want to call? You want me to call in? I'll do a call-in show, bro. But let me show y'all this video real quick. Let's get to this video real quick. We'll do a call-in. I'll do a call-in if somebody wants to. But let me show y'all something. Men can't listen to women because women right now don't know no better. Women are lying to each other. Hold on, baby. Give me a second. Women have misled each other and lied to each other, and now they're in a fucked mental state. Listen to this. Women have misled each other and lied to each other. Now they're in a twisted, warped mental state. Let's go.
I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. I like men that spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. This guy just called me and asked me what I was doing tonight and if I wanted to go out. I don't have an issue with going out tonight. I'm dressed. I'm about to go out with my friends. My issue is he's only going to spend money on me if he's there. Because he's always just trying to He's always like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? All this stuff. But if I ever say I'm hungry, he wants to pick me up and take me to dinner. Just send me the money. And it's the same thing for tonight. And I know that if he was to come, he would pay for everything and he'd make sure all my friends got home safe and he'd drive us everything. Even the guy that we're going out with, he would take care of him. But it's like, just send me the money and leave me alone.
I'm going to play that one more time. Simps, beware. You're in,
I like men that spend
you're
money
in
on
for
me
a scare.
And don't bother me. I don't like men.
Simps and feminists.
I like men
Simps.
that spend
Hold
money
on,
on me.
baby. Hold on. Give me a second.
Me and don't bother me. I don't like men.
Simps and feminists, beware. You're in for a scare. Listen up. Women have lied to each other. This woman, this young black woman sounded like a white valley girl. First off, she ain't had no knowledge of herself, no knowledge of herself, no knowledge of herself. None. And I'm not talking about her skin complexion. She has no knowledge of self because she's thinking like a white girl, she's talking like a white girl, and she's acting like a white girl. First off, we don't dismiss our people. And I'm talking about in general, black men don't run around just dismissing black women like that. It don't happen. We don't do that to our women. If a black man is talking down or talking about a black woman, he has a valid reason. If black men run around saying stuff like you hear Big Bad A talking like I do to women, I have a valid reason. I am not on here hurt. I'm not on here bitter. I'm a single father raising my 3 children. I don't give a fuck about none of that bull crap. But listen. Listen. Listen to the lost, warped mentality of the youth. This is the youth. These are the dating market. This is the young, sweet, pretty young girl thing, pretty young thing that you want. This is the pre-YT that you want to be with. These are the ones niggas are going for, but these are the ones are broken. See, when I was growing up, women didn't have this mentality. Now it's fucked up.
I like men that spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. This guy just called me and asked me what I was doing tonight and if I wanted to go out. I don't have an issue with going out tonight. I'm dressed. I'm about to go out with my friends. My issue is he's only going to spend money on me if he's there. Because he's always just trying to he's always like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? All this stuff. But if I ever say...
First things first, did you hear that? She said he's only going to spend money if he's there. So first off, she just wants to use the nigga for his resources and don't want to even see him. So she wants a sponsor. A fucking sponsor. These women don't want men. They want internet fame. They want internet fame. They want tips and shit and super chats and shit like that. They're used to and watching people come and get internet fame, so they want that. So she said she don't even want the nigga to be around. She just wants him to send money and go. So literally right there, that's fucked up. So if more young women or other young women are thinking like this, thank you for that gift. Thank you so much for that gift. If more or other young women are thinking like this, that shows you the level of consideration, the level of understanding that we have for each other. If people don't think we need each other to the point where it's more important, thank you so much for that gift, man. I really appreciate you, for real. If people don't think men and women are more valuable than just interactional like dates and sex, if y'all just think sex and date, if you're only at the mentality where you think men and women are only good for sex and dates, you're already screwed in the mind. You know, that's why Big Bad A, I use my YouTube channel to work on the mentalities of the people. You know, I can't reach everybody. I'm not gonna be able to save everybody, man. But there's some people, thank you so much for that gift. I swear to God, I appreciate you. I'm not gonna be able to reach and save everybody, but there's some woman out there that I can reach. There's some woman that I'm already reaching. There's somebody that I'm already trying to make better and show that, hey, you don't have to be what the world told you. You can just be righteous within. See, I have to do this because If everybody just said, yeah, it's fucked up and I acknowledge it, but I'm not going to do anything about it, then what good is that going to be? How could you complain about something if you ain't did nothing to change it? See, me, I could use my social media platform. Thank you so much for the gift, for real, man. I could use my social media platform to lie to women. You feel me? I could use my social media platform to lie to women. I could use my social media platform to coddle to women and tell them, baby, you're perfect. You don't need a man for shit. You could do this by yourself. Life is, it's all good if you don't have a husband. You don't have to worry about that. You better than a husband. Those niggas are no good. They don't need you. They don't deserve you. You better than them. You already winning. You being by yourself. Now you can do what you want. You can be free to go this and that. No, I'm never going to lie to the women. I'm never going to use my platform to fucking lie to women. I could have been lying to women the whole time on my platform. I'm a good looking dude. I could have been lying and trying to manipulate and get bread and shit. I don't want that. I don't even ask for bread like that. I don't come on here and say, women, you're perfect. You're the goddess, mother, queen of earth. The world's yours and this and that. I would never lie to you because it's not like that. Women is outnumbering men 6-1. Every woman is not even guaranteed a man. Every woman is not going to ever get a man. So I got to tell women the truth about this shit so they can start living in the truth. Not living in, I'm going to manifest a husband. I'm going to manifest a husband. I'm going to put my hands together and I'm going to say, husband, I attract to you. You are mine. And it's mumbo jumbo. See, I don't do mumbo jumbo, hoodoo voodoo. I don't do none of that. I teach people how to deal with life. I show people how to deal with life and how to give you real life solutions that you could do in your everyday life that ain't gonna overcomplicate your shit and confuse you. Have you out here looking stupid talking about money is mine and I attract to money. Money is abundant and I'm attracted to money. Man, get your sucker ass off my shit. Because over here we trying to survive and make a way. I want my people to make it through and have families. It is voodoo. Everybody's out here doing all that voodoo shit. I manifest this. I manifest. I this and that. And y'all are giving those people all kind of money. People out here giving all kind of money to the people with selling crystals and rocks and stones and wear these stones and you'll be more powerful. This stone will give you this and that. Niggas think they fucking playing Hogwarts. And y'all playing Harry Potter with these niggas. Talking about this green stone will make money come. No, nigga, hell no. Only thing gonna make money come is hard work and dedication. And consistency. That's what make money come. Good luck comes as well. But good luck comes to the righteous. Hell yeah, women be with a bum ass nigga for 10 years talking about God gonna send me something. Women be with women be single, having sex with random men for 10 years and shit, talking about God gonna send me my husband. It don't work like that. Let me be honest to women, please, while I have women listening. To be honest with y'all, women can mostly only secure their husband in their prime years. Exactly, all these card reading ass. Oh, I hate them bitches. I hate those evil magic magician card reading bitches. I can't stand them. Playing with people's souls, playing devil games with people's souls. Yeah, this card right here, insane than a motherfucker. If you pay attention, next time you scrolling on YouTube, look, next time y'all scrolling down YouTube on lives and shit and scrolling, pay attention to how many demonic women card reading bitches you'll see. They're gonna be like, yeah, this card right here means your life's gonna have a hard change and things are gonna happen. Yeah, this card right here means the change is coming and the door is opening. Man, shut your stupid ass up. I can't stand them bitches. I swear to God, I can't stand them. Pardon my language. I can't stand them evil witches. That's witchcraft. I can't stand them evil witches. Somebody in here right now is going to get the money they deserve. Look, guys, look at the money. Look, see, it's coming your way, and it's coming from a twin. So anybody on here who's a Gemini, they're gonna get the money they deserve. And y'all be on the motherfucker, not y'all, but the fan people, the supporters, sending money, all watching, hundreds of people watching. I'm like, yo, I hate this shit. But when a man comes online and say, hey, get you a husband, stop wasting your youth away, stop wasting your time. When a man comes on here and say, get you a family, if you want to make it into survival, if you want to live a long, prosperous life, get a man, let your ego go. Stop worrying about how much college degrees you got. Stop worrying about how much this and qualification and boss bitch and all this bullshit, and humble yourself. Work with a man, build together with a good man, not a bum, not a drunk man who drinks and has sex, not one of them losers who wants to drive your car and drink alcohol, not a bum. Get a good man who works a good job and provides, and who's stable and who's responsible and who's decent and who's healthy and reliable. See, I don't like them kind of words. Responsibility, decent, reliability. Oh, y'all don't like that shit. Be like, where the fun at, nigga? What, blow my back out? When you say a word like consistency, bitch gonna say, nigga, blow my back out. Consistently blow my back out. Yeah, I hate them tarot bitches. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I hate them with a passion. I troll their ass. I get in there. Big Betty, who hates trolls, will get in the tarot card bitches comment section, and I'm gonna tell it like it is. I won't say nothing inflammatory, but I'm gonna say exactly what I see. I'm like, hey, stop lying to these people with this bullshit, man. Get up off here with that bullshit. Yeah, I promise you I do that shit. I promise you I'll do that. Them words like holy water to these women, it is, bro. Let me play this video again so we can hear this mentality. I don't celebrate none of these bullshit holidays. Big Bad is the true truth on this earth. I don't celebrate none of this bullshit. I'm free as a bird, raising my children in reality and freedom. No bias, no bigotry, no hatred, only reality. They be like, oh God, that's what that is. Yes, that's what that means. Oh God. No bullshit. I don't fuck with none of that fake ass shit. I'm a free black man in America. Free as a bird. Only thing I do is work. I'm a tax-paying citizen. Other than that, you know, I got down. I'm a debt slave, a tax slave. You know, I'm a debt slave. They got me like that. Other than that, bro, what the fuck? Big Betty ain't no slave, bro. I'm the truth. I'm the way out. I'm some of y'all's way out. Women, please listen to me. I can give you a way out of this shit. Tired of being a work slave? You tired of being in the rat race? Find you a good man like Big Betty. Latch on to him and work with him. Work your job. Bring your money into the table. Build with a good man like Big Betty. Build your family. Have some kids. Raise your kids. Enjoy your life. It's not complicated. Stop looking for chaos. Stop looking for drama. Stop being gossipers. Stop being eavesdroppers. Stop being nosy. Curiosity killed the cat every fucking time. Stop being nosy. Stop eavesdropping. Stop worrying about other bitches. Get you a man, a good man like Big Betty, and sit down and have some fucking children and raise them to be good people. Look, my bro said this, and I'm gonna say this about that. He said, you know how evil these women is. You see how they celebrated when Kevin Samuels died. Listen to me what I'm telling you, bro. Thank you, Energy, for saying that, man. Let me tip off my hat. Salute. Let me say this, bro. I just told my daughter, I gotta do what I'm doing. Because I said Kevin Samuels didn't die for nothing. See, the difference between me and the rest of these these red pill niggas. See, Big Betty ain't no red pill nigga because I love the women. I'm not trying to manipulate the women. I'm not trying to prosper and gain off the women. The only thing I want from the women is them to act and think better and understand that their role in society is way more serious than they're living up to. Women, y'all's role in society is way more serious than your life is. You're not living up to your role in society. Your role as a woman is the most pivotal role in society. You feel what I'm saying? A woman's role is the second most important role in society. You are going to be the one who carries the children. You're going to be the one who has the responsibility to feed the children, aka with your breast milk. You're going to be the one who's going to teach the children how to look and talk and say, they're going to say mama first and all this. It's you who is the culture builder of society. But what y'all did, y'all accepted the devil's culture. Y'all are running around shaking ass, acting like whores, and thinking that that's going to produce something good for our people. Women, you got to wake up out this whole cycle. Y'all got to wake up. You got to wake up out the whole cycle. You got to. You got to get out the whole cycle. You don't even get respected by the men that you dealing with. You know you let these men get with you and lay down with you, and then they violate you and make you feel used, and then they get up and leave. You know how that feels. I'm gonna let me play this other video. Go ahead though. Ask the question. I'm gonna open up the call line in just a few seconds. I gotta play this video real quick. I'm gonna open up the call line in a few seconds.
Take me to dinner, just send me the money, and it's the same thing for tonight. And I know that if he was to come, he would pay for everything, and he'd make sure all my friends got home safe, and he'd drive us everything. Even the guy that we're going out with, he would take care of him. But it's like, just send me the money and leave me alone. I like men that spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only.
This is what I say about AI. Y'all are paying that shit attention and doing stuff with it. Y'all are playing yourselves. Niggas is got them making AI things and yeah, look, I got this new AI doing this thing for me, and I made it make a picture for me, and I made it do this for me. Nigga, y'all selling out. Ignore that shit. We already see what AI did with Call of Duty. They let AI basically co-create Call of Duty 7, Black Ops 7, and that shit is a rushed patchwork job. The campaign is a rushed patchwork. They put patches of different Call of Duty 6 and shit and patched them together and made like a few cutscenes to tie it together. I'm telling y'all, AI doesn't know about quality and craftsmanship and stuff like that. It only tries to make something that's a beautiful and appealing to the eye because they think humans are that low vibrational that we can get tricked out the eye. Just like I was watching a video yesterday, and then my daughter said, she said, Daddy, because the video switched, and she said, and when the video switched, she said, Daddy, this got AI on it. She said, turn that crap off. And I was like, you're right. Because what AI is doing right now, they're doing anti-campaigns to what the real niggas is doing, like me. AI is trying to come in and say the truth and spread this and talk this and show that to try to take the credit. And people are watching. You got people right now watching AI videos on YouTube. This, then there's that now, there's in 45 years, that's been forth and that, and this one, those are AI videos. Niggas is watching AI videos, hitting the like button on AI videos. That's how dumb people are. I don't like most of these people. You can't save most of the planet right now. You can't. That's why I'm trying to save the women. Can't save these motherfucking brainless men. Can't save these motherfucking brainless men. So I'm trying to save some of these women. Can't even save all them. Some of them are far gone. Selling it, giving it away for free, or misabusing it, or misappropriating it. No self-respect, no dignity. killing their kids. It gets bad out here. It's been getting way bad this last few years. I done seen more women offing their kids this last 4 years than I never seen in my life. We never seen nothing like this before. You never even heard about this on the news. Now, every few months you hear a woman killed her few kids and this and that. Like, bro, what kind of world is this? Man, AI is finna take everybody's jobs, man. They already saying by the... I just watched see, this is why you got to be more educated than thinking about bullshit. You're supposed to use your thank you, Zule. You're supposed to take your you're supposed to take these devices and use them to build your brain up and gain wisdom to have a better outlook and chance at life. You're not supposed to be using these devices to play and entertain yourself. Some of these women are bitches though. I'm not gonna lie about it. See, y'all gotta understand. There's young ladies, there's innocent women, there's young lady, there's women, there's sweet peas, and then you got bitches and hoes. See, I'm not calling nobody a name because I'm not a name calling type. I'm in reality, I've dated low vibrational women. I've dated sweet women. I've dated innocent women. I've dated women who didn't know what was going on. I had to teach them and mold them. I've dated fast women. I've dated hoes. I dated bitches too. A bunch of them. I dated a bunch of bitches. And I'm telling you, if you were raised to do certain things, it's your programming. And like I said, people don't know how to think for the betterment of society. So they think what's best for them based on their given programming. So all women are not reserved the title of women. Women, that's a title that's earned. Because real women from back in the day, they earned that title. My mama and them, my auntie and them, my sister and them women earned that title. The women I grew up around, top of the line women. My mama was so perfect, I didn't even know women use the bathroom number 2. My mama was so perfect, I didn't even know women took a I didn't even know that till one day my mama said, bring me some tissue. And she was sitting on the toilet. I was like, what are you doing? It stinks. What are you doing? It's like, I'm using the bathroom. It fucked my life up because I thought women were so perfect they didn't even use the bathroom number 2 because my mama was so perfect and such a lady. I never seen flaw from women. I never seen it until I started dating women. And then I'm start dealing with these bitches out here. I'm like, who made these? Who raised these bitches? Who raised them? And then I started seeing they didn't have nobody to raise them because there wasn't no daddies around. They didn't have nobody to raise them because there wasn't nobody around. Their mama didn't love them because her mama was with the wrong nigga and got knocked up by this nigga. So now she got resentment for the child all day because the child is an accident. The child's a fucking accident. And motherfuckers don't even want to acknowledge that they're accidents. And, you know, motherfuckers don't want to live in reality. And I'm tired of that. I can't. See, when you get to a certain level of your life, you can't do the bull no more. And Big Bad A's way beyond the bullshit. I'm trying to save my people because they said by the year 2030, listen to me, y'all. They said the government did a statistic and said by the year 2030, the women's population, women are going to be single and childless, is going to be over 50%. Over half the women by 2030 are going to be single and childless. It ain't about being mean. I love y'all. I don't want to keep watching y'all suffer. I know 60-year-old single women. I know 60-year-old single women. I know 50-year-old single women still acting like somebody gonna get them off the market. I know old women who don't live in reality and they think they still gonna get a chance out here on the dating market. I don't want to keep watching women suffer from generations of lies. When they tell you some king, some knight, some prince is gonna come ride on a horse and grab you and sweep you off your feet, that shit will not fucking happen. Because when it does happen, you gonna cheat on this nigga. When the Prince Charming gonna come through, you gonna cheat on him. Exactly. Listen, bro, let me tell you something. The women of today have lost their minds. The devil has destroyed the minds of the women today. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. The food, the air, the water that y'all are taking in has destroyed the women's minds of today. It's destroyed them. The food, the air, and the water they're taking in has destroyed the minds of the women. More women are suffering from mental illnesses nowadays than ever before. These women can't keep their houses clean. They can't keep their bodies clean. They can't keep their children clean. They can't keep up with shit. They be junky cars, junky this, junky that. Come on, just push it over to the side. Let's go. I don't want to fuck on this. I don't want to fucking hear. Here, come on, let's go to my house. The fuck? I don't want to do nothing in here. Oh, it's okay. Come on. Get the fuck on out of here is what I'm about to do. Lay a towel down for real. This shit savage out here. It's savage. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm on here trying to save the women because I'm sick and tired of it. I'm on here trying to save the women because I'm sick and tired of it. I'm not talking bad about them. You think I ain't been through it? I'm choosing for the last since I've been celibate for the last year, I've been choosing to not be dealing. Cause I said to myself like this. I said, damn, I do want some ass every now and again. Cause I've been with women since I was 12 years old. I've been with women since I was 12 years old, all the way up till fucking 30 some. I don't even know how old it's been, like 30 with 3 years, 3 going on 4 years ago. I broke up with my ex. So about almost 4 years. I've been sexually active before that, so I haven't been sexually active in about a year. So I've been choosing celibacy for the last year because I've been locking in. I said I'm gonna go prison mode. I'm gonna lock in on my YouTube. I'm gonna lock in on my kids. I'm gonna lock in on my job. Just lock in, work, make it happen, make it happen. That's all I've been doing, and I've been getting results. You know what I'm saying? Real life results on YouTube, on children, on my life. Everything's working. So I locked in like that. But as I do want women, because I need another wife. I'm not gonna live the rest of my life single. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna find a new wife, but I just can't lie to women right now. I'm not at that point in my life no more where I could lie to women just to be with them. I used to could do that shit. Hell yeah, consistency gets results, bro. They don't understand. Niggas be like, oh, how you do this and that? Nigga, grind, motherfucker. Work. Look, I used to damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. I ain't never slept with no woman that God sends me. I ain't never slept with no woman that God sends me. I found a good woman. Nah, facts, bro. Look, man, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. Dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. What I was saying, but yeah, I just know this, y'all. I'm glad you found a good woman, bro. Boy, I just don't like seeing it like this, y'all. I don't like seeing my ladies like this. I really can't do it. Like, you know, this is what I was gonna say though. Like me trying to want a woman and stuff though. Like I be seeing too many red flags, and it make me feel like I was in the I was in a long-term marriage, right? Where I was with somebody for 13 years and all that, and committed and all that. But guess what? When you commit, it's like at any point in time, a motherfucker could switch up on you, man. Let me let y'all hear what Slim Thug had to say about this shit, man. I'm gonna put the call line up. I don't know, man. I don't know about marriage, bro. Like if y'all got kids and shit, I would maybe get married because in the certain states you get more rights to your children when you married. But other than stuff like that, man, boy, I wouldn't even, you know. What do you think about these young couples having kids, not staying together, having multiple children with other women, and vice versa? That's the problem. See, that's the problem. Look, that's the problem is Chase. The parents are not teaching their kids to understand permanent decisions when they're making these temporary. The problem is parents are not raising their children right, bro. Motherfuckers goddamn got daughters that don't even respect them and shit. Motherfuckers got sons that they don't even know what type of things they're interested in because they're so out of touch with them. These parents are trash, bro. These parents ain't raising their kids right. They not, bro. And they got these little bastards out there like searching for love and doing all this. Like, bro, when you're playing boyfriend, girlfriend, and you start having sex and stuff like that, that shit is life or death, man. That shit is life or death. Like I'm teaching my daughter. She's at that age now. She's not doing nothing with no boys. She's very young, but she's at that age where she's starting to see things, understand things, and put thoughts and shit together. So I'm showing her the game about what she should expect out of a husband. Wait till you get a husband to think about being with boys and stuff like that. You can date when she's in her teens. I'm gonna allow her to date when she's in her teens if she chooses to. I'm not gonna force it on her, but if she finds a young man she likes in her teenage years, I ain't gonna stop her from dating and talking to him. But I'm still gonna be there to guide her. You know what I mean? I ain't never gonna just let my baby just be in the room talking how she want to talk, and she could have her privacy, and she always will have her privacy. But you, as a parent, you have to be in tune with what's going on with your child, bro. That's the problem. These motherfucking parents is trash, and they not in tune with their children. They don't cook for their children. They don't raise their children up. Society is raising their children. Their children's getting raised by school teachers, motherfucking, and social media, and rap and entertainers. Parents don't stand a chance. School, social media, and music and entertainment, parents don't stand a chance, bro. All y'all niggas, boy, it's fucked up. That's why I say if you're not a homeschool teacher like Big Bad A and shit like that, bro, like niggas playing theyself, bro. Playing theyself. You know what I'm saying? But I thank y'all so much for tuning in. I got this real. Let me play this video because no, I don't even got to play. Let me do the call in. Come on, y'all. Let's do the call
I like
in.
men that spend
Let's do the call in, man. Let's do the call in. What y'all think about this situation, man? What y'all think, man? Just call in and talk to me. Let me get my number for y'all. Let me put the number up real quick. Wow. 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 All right, let's go. We're going to do. Okay. Come on, load up, man. Man, y'all want to do the call-in show, man? Y'all hit the super chat, hit the like button, man. Somebody hit the super chat. Somebody hit the like button, man. Bless your boy, man, cause it's late, man. I'm trying to really goddamn spend some time with my babies. Real talk. Support the channel, please. Hit that like button. It's free to do that. Hit the subscribe button. It's free to do that. If you ain't did that, you got to do that. You know what I mean? Got to hit the like button for me. You got to hit the subscribe button for me. At least do that. While that's loading up, there it goes, Bob. Okay. Okay, let me type in this number. Come on, baby. It's the number, somebody type it in my comment section, man. It's 704-445-4918. I'm about to type it in now. 704-445-4918. Hold up. 704-445-4918. Thank you, my bro. I appreciate you. Y'all call in, man. Let me pin that comment right there. Thank you, brother. I'm motherfucking tired as hell, bro. Overtime. This overtime. Let me undo this speaker. Bop. Let's go. Call in if y'all got anything to say about, just talk, chime in, quick, whatever you got to say and how you feel about, just trying to save the family, man. Trying to save the women, man. That's all. Not even gonna lie, man. Just trying to save the women, man. Tattooing, facts. You doing tattooing? That's facts, bro. Hey, yeah, me and my brother had bought the tattoo gun. I did this tattoo right here, the Bede tat. I did the Bede tat. It ain't really, you know what I mean? VA hit it with the, you feel me? Did that shit when I was a teenager, man. Anybody want to call in, man? Talk. Let's go, man. 704-445-4918. Let me pin that back. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time real quick to call in if y'all want to. If not, it's okay. I ain't tripping. But I'll just, shit, I'll end this mug. I will go, end this thing. Spend the rest of my little few minutes, The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Let me pull my hair back. Pull my little crusty back, you know what I'm saying? My crusty. Pull my crusty back. You feel me? But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Ain't nobody trying to call in, man. I rock with y'all. Appreciate y'all. Somebody want to call in, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time. Although we know we got to get with the little ones. Yeah, man, you already know what time it is, man. Let me play this video real quick, see if somebody want to. Let me play this video. Watch this shit. This shit's crazy. Y'all want to see something crazy, bro.
Ma'am, did that elephant smell you and then throw up? You can delete this video. Like, I don't know. It's too...
Right now, you can save £50 per person. That's 200.
Ma'am, did that elephant smell you and then throw up?
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's 200.
Ma'am, did that elephant smell you?
Hold on. Look.
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's 200.
Ma'am, did that elephant smell you
Oh man, I just say this. This is what I say, man. This is what I say. Cause I ain't said nothing wrong. So it is ain't even like a disagreement or nothing like that. This is why, you know, if you want to call in, this why look, bro. It ain't really no look, I ain't said nothing wrong. It ain't really no, you know.
Your score. And the reason why I say that is because I remember you making a comment about how you used to get with married women.
Watch this. Look, listen to this perspective right here.
That's you right.
And this is off the art of dialogue, man. This is the brother Lil Flip. I think this no, that's not Lil Flip. This goddamn shit. This nigga gonna beat me up. Fuck. It's that motherfucker from Texas, man. God damn. Slim Thug. It's Slim Thug.
And that's not the brag when I say that either. That's just being honest.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Stay in a real place. I don't like it. And that's not the brag when you say that when it comes to women, your score. And the reason why I say that is because I remember you making a comment about how you used to get with married women.
Facts. 100%. That's you right. That's exactly. I am scarred, and that's just what it is. Like, and that's not the brag when I say that either. That's just being honest. And I'm just like I say, I'm always trying to stay in a real place. I don't like living in a fake world where I'm not keeping it 100%. So honestly, as a rapper, you know, and I was just talking to my homeboy about this. He was like, that's some girl was messing with somebody and he was famous, and she was like, that's just those kind of girls. But really, real life, man, I done seen girls that's not considered bad girls go. You know, for a celebrity, like how many regular, nice girls probably never was wild in their life. When that Chris Brown show up to town, they probably ready to do whatever for the Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? So it's like certain people, or do certain things to people. So I was, as a rapper coming up, I was able to see a lot, you know what I'm saying? And,
Yep.
I was able to, like I'm not saying that it was a good thing. Like I said, I have slept with married women, a lot to the point where it's hard to trust women. I slept with girlfriends, you know what I'm saying, to where it's hard to trust women. Yeah, so I believe I am scarred. But like I say, I'm trust issues anyway. Like it take time to gain my trust anyway. So yeah, I definitely think that definitely did scar me being a rapper. And that's what you don't think about. You think growing up and being young and you think that's cool. I'm gonna smash this girl, I'm gonna smash this dude's wife. You think it's cool, but really you damaging, your own self or whatever by seeing that side of the earth. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be blind either though. So I'm not mad. I like living in a real space, like I say. So now it's not, I think, different even with women. Like I don't really believe in marriage. Like for me, for some people, yeah, I believe it's good, but I don't think I'm gonna get married. That's not nothing on my to-do list. But at the same time, I'm not trying to.
All right, we got a caller. We got a caller. All right, hold me 1 second. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, let me put the thing on the speaker. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, caller. Hold up. Phone acting funny, but we're gonna hold on, hold on. Hold up, my shit acting funny. Hold up. Screw. Hold on, it should be. Hold on. God damn. All right, call me back. Call me back again. I should be ready now. Let me see if I can. Yeah, call me back. Hit me back. Call me back right quick. See if it. We're having technical difficulties. My phone's acting up. I don't look. See, it said look. Process system isn't work. System isn't responding. You know what I'm saying? So I'll close it. All right, let's see. 616. Okay. All right, caller. Let's see. Oh, my phone acting crazy, bro. Look, shit acting crazy, bro. Hold on. God dang. Look, phone froze. My shit froze. Hold on, man. Okay, here we go. Answer. Okay, incoming. Okay, hold on. Let's see. God dang. Hold on. I see it popping up now. Hold on. They giving me. I'm having technical difficulties for real. Hold on. I ain't capping either. Let me open this app up. Hold on. This shit's crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Let me first off turn this speaker off. Okay, incoming. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can call you back. Let me see. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Hello?
All right, we got who we got in the building?
It's Seamus. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. What you got for me tonight?
Well, I just hopped on, so I'm not even really sure what the topic is about, but I'm assuming it's probably about, the same thing you're usually talking about, keeping families together and relationships.
Yep.
And where we're all going wrong. So I guess my biggest thing is I think that there's a few different reasons why this younger generation of people are so obsessed with themselves that they can't love anybody else, I think, because they don't love themselves. And I think social media has a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
They're always looking for validation, likes and hearts and shares, and who's paying attention to me. Yeah. They're look at me, the look at me generation.
Yeah.
And so I think that has a lot to do with it. I think that parents are not involved enough. We're not in their business like we should be.
Yeah.
And I think that our parents' generation was probably like the first generation that had both parents working. And so we didn't really get to see what it was like to have one parent, like a mom at home, being a woman.
Yeah.
She was working. And so that's all we've known.
Yeah.
And so we were doing the same. Well, then when we saw that our moms were working and our dad wasn't around, he was working as well or not home at all. And then the music is, I think, also another contributing factor. If you think about our parents' generation, it was, like free love and drugs, and just being happy and, psychedelic type of stuff. And then like the R&B stuff was more, it was more loving, and then now the music today is degrading to women. So it's showing young men to degrade women or to wear dresses. And it's showing women that they have no value other than what they can physically offer somebody. Mm-hmm. And so they think that's all they have. That's the only worth that they have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, you couldn't have said it no better than that. I say this, though. Do you think Cause I know we got women, you know, who are starting to think and stuff, and people are starting to wake up, and then we got women like you and a few sprinkled around decent women. Do you think we could do anything about this? Like for my son's generation, like the next, for the ones below us, do you think we could do anything?
I think that we could, it starts with the parents teaching our children always being truthful and teaching them that honesty is the number one value to have. Because without that, you might as well not have any. Can't believe anybody. If you can't believe anything anybody says, then there's just, I don't know. You have to be a person of your word and be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if we didn't constantly tell them like, oh, you're screwing up, and only give them attention when they're doing bad things, but constantly uplift them and tell them that they're doing a great job and that they have value, and show them they're valued.
Mm-hmm.
Show them positive affection and tell them how much they're worth, and just keep telling them those things. I think that they won't seek that elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, fill up their cup with enough love so where they can walk through life. Because I'm gonna be honest, I grew up poor, but I had so much love growing up and so much family and camaraderie with my brothers and sisters. I wasn't lacking and searching for nothing,
Right.
I had a solid foundation like father and mother. So I understand everybody didn't get that, but I don't understand how people don't want it. Like a lot of people who are raised in dysfunction, it's almost like they're conditioned to stay in dysfunction,
Yeah. Yep. That's all they know.
Yeah.
And they think, oh, it was good enough for my mom, it was good enough for me. Because most people value their mom, even if she's, not ideal. They're going to value their mom and be protective of her image and who she is, and not think that there was anything wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
Power off.
Maybe not even see the faults, and maybe not even see her faults, and think that is just the way life is if they're never shown anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's important to teach our kids to be confident in who they are, just as a human, with their flaws and all, instead of teaching them self-esteem. I think those are two different things. Teaching them to be confident in their abilities and their, things that they lack and that they need to maybe work on, or, things that are natural to them.
Mm-hmm.
I think teaching them confidence is actual. It's more valuable than teaching them like, oh, your self-esteem, like how you feel about yourself. But it's just two different things.
No, you're right, and I'm so thankful for this conversation, and I appreciate it, even just to have this conversation, the way just to hear how you're saying things and how you're articulating things. I appreciate it too, because it's like somebody, and I don't want people to even. It's not that I want people to agree with me or side with me. I just want people to start thinking about their actions or misactions. That's why.
Right.
I speak the way I do. I promise y'all, I'm not trying to gain anything or do anything. I'm trying just to make the mirror and awareness, because I've seen so much shit in my life. Like, it don't have to keep going that way if we start thinking,
Mm-hmm. I think people are so self-centered. They just have tunnel vision, though. They only see what's right in front of them, usually the mirror. Their pictures where, they're looking cute or whatever, feeling cute and wanting everybody to make comments about it. They're even the stuff that they post, they're always wanting somebody to comment back on it, but they don't just want to argue with somebody about what they say. Like,
mm-hmm.
If it's not what they want to hear.
Yeah, it's even
if it's not, the comments they want.
Even for me, like with videos and stuff, like when I'm even if I'm watching somebody else's videos, I'll watch the content they produce and I will have a sound judgment on it or opinion on it, but I don't even go in comment section and see what other people are thinking and stuff like that. I might comment to let them know some support, but I don't do, because I feel like I'm not here to squabble intellectually with people. And I think that's another thing we have too. Everybody wants to be the one to do it or the spearhead and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, with like the spearheads, it's a hard time for the spearhead,
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's important to give like the appropriate critique with, like if you have a different point of view, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And it's important to share that because there's always several different sides of any topic.
Exactly.
And all of those should be heard, because how else can we form an opinion or a thought on it if we don't understand every angle of it?
Exactly.
So I think even when people have, I think it's in the presentation too. So like if people people always tend to attack somebody's character instead of the idea. And I think that there's no way somebody's going to follow your idea or even want to look into it further if you're attacking their character instead of, hey, you're a great person, but your thought on this, is different than mine for whatever reason. I think the communication, like people lack communication skills, and they go straight after the character because they have no ability to debate something or to express their opinion in a way that could persuade somebody.
It's almost like for me, I always learn from people and listen to people as they were and as they are. I never tried to extract something out of somebody that they weren't given. And then on top of that, like it's almost like the monster in the woods. People have that mentality where when they see something they don't know or never heard before, that they'll destroy you rather than just allowing you to be the monster in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Essentially,
right.
And I feel like we need to stop trying to put each other in boxes. Even me, when I speak about when I speak directed towards women and stuff, I generally speak, but I even have to be very concise on what I say because I don't want to be trying to put people in a box. I just know that we do have instinctive roles as men and women, and if we find those instinctive roles again, life could be beautiful for both of us to work together. That's what I'm thinking.
Right. I think that like relationships, like it should be the exception that people are raising kids alone. That should be the exception, not the normal. Shouldn't be 4 out of 5 households are being raised by, kids are being raised by single parents, split up families for whatever reason. It shouldn't be the normal. It shouldn't be a common occurrence in every household. It should be the exception. Under certain circumstances, maybe the dad is away, for whatever reason, or the mom maybe passed away or whatever. That's an exception. But I think people don't try hard enough because divorce has been made too easy. And I believe that was done by Reagan, if I remember correctly. He made it possible to be divorced so easily.
I think so.
And that, I think, started tearing up families because now people don't even want to get married. Mostly, that's the welfare system, I believe, that has caused that.
Yep.
And then the music industry and the entertainment and these women or character women that are put out there in front of our children and promoted all over the place, encourage it, encourage the separation.
Because like that video, and you're right, I love you're so on point. I swear to God, you're so on point. That video I was just playing when you called in, the rapper was saying, Slim Thug, the rapper, was saying he's messed with a bunch of married women and stuff like that because of the lifestyle. And America promoted and perpetuated this false idol lifestyle to where we worship these people to the point where women drop their drawers on the spot for them and go back home like nothing ever happened. And I feel like, it's the fact that we idolize the idol instead of idolizing each other. If we like men actually, in my opinion, we actually do idolize and love women the way we're supposed to. It's just now women don't want that love from men anymore because of programming, in my opinion. The ones I'm seeing, from what I'm seeing. Maybe older women, I think older women still get it and younger women still get it. But the middle-aged ones, the 20-something and all the way to the 40s, they don't really want men right now. And it's really sad to see it. It's very sad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even think it's up to 40. I think probably at like 35, maybe women are probably like, damn, I should probably look for somebody for real. Yeah. So I don't think it goes all the way up to 40. I think it's before that for women. I think that men, not most, but in my experience, most men are very emotionally closed off. Like they don't want to express their feelings, and women just get tired of trying to pull that out of them. Like we shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can't freely like express your emotion, you're closed off, and you think like being a tough guy or whatever, you can't share that with people. You can't let them express how you're feeling. I don't know if it's like a protective wall that they put up so they don't get hurt, because I'm sure everybody's been hurt in the past. But they build this wall around themselves. I don't know if it's from when they're kids and they're playing or something, and they're like, "Oh, tough it up."
I think men have that caveman syndrome a lot too. A lot of men are cavemen. Like they're very primal, very basic, very regular, and a lot of men never develop the emotional stability and emotional, like a lot of, like, cause think about it, most dudes in the home never get to speak their piece in their mind. Most men in the home are suppressed. They gotta be shut up and do whatever mom says, and you know how it goes. Like, so men are never able to express themselves.
Well, I think a lot of parents and any adult figures in the kids' lives, when they say, "Oh, they're just kids," that bothers me so bad, because they talk about it like just kids. Like, they are human beings equal to adults. They're just not old enough to have the same mentality and development as us. Yep. That's why there's adults looking after them. But they are not just kids. Look, they are pre-adults, like they still have opinions and thoughts, and their voice should still be valued, even if we don't always stick to what they're wanting to do or whatever, because that's what we're supposed to do, is guard them and watch over them and give them the tools to be able to make right choices. But to silence them by saying they're just kids. They're just a kid. You don't have to listen to them.
And look, and you're so 101,000,000% right. But look, they're only just kids for 10 years, 11, 15 years. They're only just kids for the first few baby years of their life. Once they're into that self-automated years, everything you didn't teach them is what they're going to need to know. So all those conversations you were shied away from because you were scared to deal with, all that shit that you didn't show them, the society's going to show them, but now they're showing them put stuff where it don't go. They're telling them be what you ain't going to be whatever you want to be. So now you wasted that base foundationary period to develop your child, to give them confidence in who they are. Now the world's going to condition them into what the world wants them to be, and then you're going to have to fight that. So if you don't catch it early, you won't even have your child.
Right. I think building the trust relationship with your child is the only possible way to get them to even listen to you at a certain point. Like, once they hit school age, and that that indoctrination that's happening in these schools, and in order to unteach them what they're learning in school, you have to give them a stronger foundation every single day. It's work every single day to try to teach them the values and morals that make society great.
Yes.
And like the school is trying to teach them all this other stuff, and by them creating like the Common Core curriculum with the math and stuff, they know they didn't teach us that. Yes. And then they want to mark it wrong, like when they send home math homework and a parent helps them with the math, but it's not the Common Core way, it's our way, but it's still correct. And they'll mark it wrong and say that they didn't do it the right way. And so the kids, they learn not to trust us. They think we're stupid. Yep. They think we don't know anything because we can't help them with second and third grade math. Yep. And so that starts to teach them that we don't know anything.
Yeah, but see,
and so they don't even tell us to.
And on top, but see, I'm going to be honest with you. That's the beauty for me with homeschooling. Like, okay, boom. Yeah, I have a high school diploma. That's I have high school education. That's as high as it goes, right? And I have the beginning college. I started, but I dropped out. So in my state, as long as you have high school, you can teach your kids. You're legally able to do it. So the things that I don't know, once my daughter gets to those higher educational levels, like 12, and when she starts doing the shit that I forgot, we can learn it again together. So it's gonna help me keep my mind fresh, and I'm gonna just help her learn it.
Yeah. Yep.
So
yeah, I've had to pull mine out again as well, just because the school is crazy. But I think that, like, in my state, it's really easy to homeschool. And so we don't even have to report it. We don't even have to report to nobody. We just do what we do. And when my daughter did choose to go back before, when I was homeschooling her for a couple of years, she was like 2 grades ahead of everybody else. And we didn't even have a strict schedule every day. We did just mostly field trips where we went out looking for fossils and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, we didn't we didn't sit down with a book constantly.
Yeah,
We were doing hands-on stuff.
It's homeschool is what education is best for your child. See, everybody don't understand. Some people, like in school, they might label your child as this or label your child as that. So all children, and the reason they do that is because children don't learn at the same pace and at the same rate. But if you're giving the children that what do you call it, a generic educational stuff, some things they're going to want to learn about, some things they're not. So when they get bored or not involved, then the school says, oh, they have this or they have that, you need to give them this, give them that. So in order to understand who your child is, the best thing for them is to be there to educate them. You like, I don't know, man, I'm a different type of dude. That's why I said I don't have the same type of problems in society that most people do, because I know how to live. But the problem is, me being the type of thinker and shit that I am, it's going to be hard for me to find a wife or a decent woman to be with, because women are so into the indoctrination and programming that it'd have to be like a Amish or a woman who has an understanding of life type, like.
Right.
That's why
that's what's important for our kids to learn anyway. Is like, how could you survive if you weren't, if the grid goes down, or, the food is poisoned, what all the things that happen, how would you survive without counting on the government to, or the store down the road to have groceries, or, the pharmacy to give you medication? Like, how would you survive? I think survival skills are what's really important.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just so that we can have an education to work for somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think teaching our children how to create something with their own hands that profit their own lives, so they don't have to depend on, a yearly performance review for a raise.
Come on, girl. Who, if I was around you, I'd give you a big hug. Oh my God, you're telling it, girl. Because to be honest with you, look, we are teaching our kids, if sending them through this shit is teaching them to learn to suck up and conform in order to be a part of the norm. So who wants to conform to be a part of the norm when you could be great and be, and see, everybody's not supposed to be entrepreneurs and things of that nature, but even if you don't want to be a super entrepreneur, you have to have some type of service to provide to survive. So you don't have to be a billionaire, but you have to have something to get you going. So that's why it's important for businesses and family. Family is important, man. It's so important.
And I think that it's even extended family too, because like if you think about like if our grandmas would have taught us how they sewed and crocheted and made all the things, and our grandpa taught us how he used to build cabinets and work on cars, and we paid attention to that stuff, we would know how. And if our dad taught us how to maybe balance checkbooks and stuff, or our mom taught us how to cook, or aunt, whoever, just all the extended family taught us a different skill.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have to work in order to make a paycheck in order to pay a mortgage or a rent payment.
Yep.
We would already know how to build a house.
Exactly.
We could build a house and then grow our own food and cook our own food, not have to get this pre-made cooked food, pre-packaged poisons and stuff that's cooked at the restaurants and stuff. If we picked up on those skills from each individual person that had them and that wanted to teach us, because they did try.
And I'm gonna be honest,
they tried to teach us, and we didn't want to pay attention when we were kids, and so that's been lost through the generations. And now those people are all gone, and so is that knowledge.
Yep.
And now we're stuck working for somebody else, making them millions of dollars or whatever, while we're just making barely a paycheck that pays the rent and maybe buys groceries.
Yep. And to be honest,
and then we have to pay. We have to decide between rent and if we can get a new transmission put in the car, because we don't even know how to fix our own cars.
Yep. And then now the crazy part about it is, even if I'm gonna be honest, if society and everything did collapse, we would only have those basic core survival skills to depend on. Like to be able to fish or grow something simple or make something out of nothing and cook. And if you can't cook and do basic shit like that, you're not going to make it through any part of life.
95% of the people, the only survival skill they're going to have is hurry up and go into the store and loot it, because they don't know what they're going to do after that's empty.
Exactly.
They're never going to go rob people. They're going to go break into people's homes
Yep.
and steal what they have going. They're going to, steal people off their farms and stuff. They're going to take from others because they don't even know how to create with their own hands.
Exactly. Because
That's how people are going to survive until they can't anymore. Until they kill off all the farmers because they stole their stuff, and now there's nobody to grow the food.
Yep.
And they don't know how to do it.
And that is the zombie apocalypse waiting to happen, because you have a group of entitled people who are dependent and entitled on, they're independent and entitled in the system, and that shit is not the world is not developed enough. The world is not, it can't function where everybody can get the same package of candy and the same pack of mangoes every day. It's not enough mangoes for everybody to get a same pack, 5 packs a month. And you get what I'm saying? So the greed that we've been living off of is not sustainable. That's why we have to outsource and buy it from India. These, I bet you, let me see, from Vietnam. These don't even come from here. That's why we have to outsource and import and export and import, because we don't have enough to live this greed lifestyle, and we've overgreeded it. Now we're to the point where we ain't gonna, it's not gonna keep up. It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna keep letting greed go on.
I think that the capitalist society depends on different levels of class. They can't exist without that. It has to have classes. And I'm not saying a socialist or a communist society is any better. I don't know what would be, but I guess maybe going back to where we started, like trading and things like that, not working for others, but working to provide for ourselves and then
community.
sharing our extra, exchanging our extras. That's the best way I can think. But I mean, how do we get to that point when nobody's even willing to do anything other than just what they, just like, it's almost like they're brainwashed. Get up at a certain time, go to work, and do the same job every single day. There's no difference. And then you go home and you're so exhausted already. You might cook dinner, or you might just, I don't know, make them eat some McDonald's or whatever garbage that's out there. And then you go to bed and get up and do it all over again. Same routine every single day. Like, nobody even has the energy or the time to try and get outside of that routine. And I think school is a big problem with that. I think it gets us to that point. And I think we already are walking around like zombies. Like, nobody thinks for themselves.
And look,
nobody tries to improve anything in their lives, but they're complaining about it constantly. But they don't do anything to try to learn things to make their lives better. And instead they just scroll and scroll and scroll.
And the level of and like for me to do what I do, like, because I work full time, I'm raising kids full time, I'm teaching kids full time. For me to do what I'm doing, like, it's probably 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know what time it is. I'm doing over sacrificing to try my best to reach whoever I can reach. See, I'm gonna be honest, I'm genuine about this shit. I've never got online and said I'm gonna be a rich man and this and that. I always said, let me make something to help somebody, make something real and try to help somebody. So I've only been trying to help, and to be honest, this shit sometimes, like, I have to go so above and beyond to do this shit. And I feel like some days it don't feel worth it, but then I know I'm having impact on somebody. So I just keep going, It just takes a lot out of me, though.
I definitely think that what you're doing, you're consistent with your message. You're consistent with, you come on every single day. And you're persistent, too. Like, you're trying to spread a message, and you're doing it in different ways. And trying to hit all the different learners with it, right? All the ways that everybody learns. You're trying to get the point across to people. But you realize, like, people aren't going to hear it until they're ready to take it in,
Yep.
If it's not meant for them, they're not going to hear it. It's going to go over their head. They're not going to hear it. And I think that most people, I don't know why, but most people are just so satisfied with their crappy lives that they don't even care about wisdom and learning how to make it better.
But that's what I'm gonna be honest though. And I'm about to get off here, but I'm gonna be honest, that is what the older generations are for. See, I was alive for 40 years, so I should, being that I learned a bunch of shit, why shouldn't I spread the knowledge to see other people not suffer, because I'm tired of watching the young generation suffer, man. I'm tired of it.
Right.
Like I
And
had
there's not too many people left that are willing to do it.
like
I think everybody's just kind of giving up. They don't care about others.
yeah, I know. I had such a wonderful life, my whole life. Even being there for my children's births and feeding my woman the food she was supposed to eat to be healthy, and through the pregnancy, I've been with all kind of women and had money all my life. I modeled. I did so many wonderful things, and I'll be honest with you, most people will never get to experience the lifestyle I had. So I just be wanting people to at least get a little bit of glory in their life. Like, damn, please do this right so you could feel this. Like I felt, like, you feel me? Like I be wanting good for these people, man.
Yeah, I think that people are happy in their misery. That's all they've ever known.
Fuck, man.
They watched their moms raise them in misery.
Yeah.
Their dad was probably miserable. Even if he was home, he was probably miserable.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't, they probably maybe didn't even know him or never really had a chance to, be around him much to know. But everything is miserable because people are tired.
Yeah.
They work us to death on purpose so that we can't, homeschool our own kids. So that being in a relationship, being married, that's a partnership. It makes everything half as hard. Like now more hands makes less work, right? So like now there's two of you. So you only have half of the hard work. And yeah, it might just be one certain role, or you're just splitting everything in half. Like you don't have to do everything on your own. That's the whole point of having a partner.
That's been
to have a companion to do the things you can't do, to make things easier for you so you don't struggle. Like either one of you, anything that they're strong at, you might be weak at. That's usually how it works.
And and
that's why we're supposed to be with somebody.
We're supposed to be with somebody. Look at that, but that mentality's been wiped away from the woman's mentality. Like they promote, the devil has done such a good job to brainwash the youth to think separatism, that the young girls are the young ladies, because I don't think about girls, the young ladies are running around saying FREE, fuck nigga free, and all this shit, like to the point where when they see a man like me, they say, yeah, he might look good, but women don't even look at men for the interest of anything but sex now. Like they might say how sex, but like, damn, it's so messed up. And then the young men are running around looking for love like suckers and simps, not knowing the nature of women, and they getting played and jumping, going crazy, killing themselves and shit because they don't know women. And that's why I preach as much as I do, because men don't understand women and women don't understand men, and somebody got to balance this shit out. So I just thank y'all so much, and I thank you so much for speaking with me tonight.
Yeah, I think there's the music. I'm sorry, I'll let you go. But just real quick, the music in our generation, I think, kind of shaped our generation to make love all the time. Like just do that all the time. Even young, like we would listen to Usher in high school. You know what I mean? Like house parties and stuff. Like we were doing things we shouldn't have been doing at that age, and having kids. And our parents were fairly supportive for the majority of people, I think. Yeah. So even teenagers in high school, there was the grandparents still there watching the kids so you could finish school because that was important, and so we were having kids young. Well, then, of course, you're not staying with that person. It's probably somebody you met at a house party or, a high school sweetheart. Most people don't stay with. Yeah. And so that's how I think it started with single moms, because a lot of the people I went to high school with are single moms, with 3 or 4 kids. Most of them grown now, but still, like, I think the music did it then, and then now the music now is teaching young women they ain't worth shit. It's teaching young men to treat them badly.
The devil,
and then abortion, of course, is a big thing that they push. So now they're just out here being hoes and they're just going to get rid of their child.
Yeah, and the devil has always had his hand on us since the music since the beginning of time. You could go back to James Brown when the grandma and them was saying that was devil music and all, and it was making the girls gyrate. Elvis Presley was making the girls gyrate and do all this stuff. So it's always been a devil to come speed us up into a negative path and push us and take us farther away from God. It's always been that force and that battle going on. But if you didn't have and you don't have nobody in your life to actively Not and see this the thing for me, because me as a parent, I have to accept the devil and know he's around and teach against him, but I also have to be a realistic parent. I can't exclude my children from everything because the devil's damn near in everything. So they still play video games, they still watch movies, they still watch TV. So we just I teach them to acknowledge it and to detest it when they see it, but I don't
And
teach
to
them.
recognize it, right?
Yes, I don't teach them
Yep.
to just take everything in. I teach them to be aware of what's going on when they're doing anything they're doing. That's the best thing we could do, and that's the armor of God to give your children the defense against the devil, to
Right.
not welcome him in on his every antic, because he's always knocking, and he's always been here.
Well,
And
and then
you know,
the frequencies too that they're putting in music have a huge effect. I think it was back in like the 40s through the 60s or something, or 40s through 70s. Didn't Russia ban like rock and roll because they were putting frequencies that were causing mass hysteria, like with the
Yes.
Beatles and stuff too?
Yeah.
They used frequencies in there that was causing causing all these people to go crazy at their
Yeah.
concerts and stuff, causing all these young girls to scream and all this stuff, mass
Yeah.
hysteria.
Yep.
And so they intentionally create music with frequencies that people can't even hear.
Yep.
The Travis Scott concert, that's why people were dying and stuff, because of the
Oh my
frequencies.
God! Yes,
so-
yes.
Yeah. And so they do those things sometimes without even the artist knowing. But also, a lot of times they're in on it too. But
Yep.
yeah, it's intentional to cause things. That's why when we listen to music I remember like when you listen to a song from high school and it brings you back there in your memory, like that exact
Yep.
time that song meant so much to you. It
Or you
brings
get
you back to a place.
or you get the goosebumps when you listen to certain music because the demonic spirit gets in your
Yep.
body and you can feel them
Yep.
getting in you and they jumping in. So yeah, this people, and I'm gonna be honest, when
Yeah.
I was younger, I used to only like music that gave me goosebumps. So I was seeking the devil when I was young, not even knowing it,
Right. Well, they even used to use it. I think it was. I guess don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% sure if it was. I think it was Freud that was doing some experimenting on hypnosis with music, with frequencies.
Oh yeah,
And they were putting it in music and making people hypnotized, so that way generation or like decades after that they could play that same frequency and it would cause an illness in people.
yeah, or even
Or whatever illness.
even when I was a music recording artist, and I said this story a couple times on YouTube. I was taking my music to a recording studio where they work with big artists. He said they put demonic spirits, and he said he'll do my album. He said he'll master my album if I agree to the terms of mysticism and wizardry. He said they put spirits in the music. He said the reason what they do, they put spirits in the music, so anytime anybody plays it, the spirits run out the speakers and go into people. He said that's how it works.
And so every big artist has had to agree to that.
And they all
in order for them to be heard.
and everybody's running around emitting demons and casting demons all in their house. And that's why people are so lost. You got people who wake up and listen to music from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep. I know people like this.
Yep.
Fully demonic possession people. So it's
So those people that are out here making music and acting like they're trying to be mentors to our youth, they know that they're putting these demons in them.
That's why they
before
be like,
it's even released.
that's why they say we're on demon time. I got turned into a demon. They've been saying it blatantly lately because there is no hiding it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just feel
Because
sorry.
they don't have to, because they probably already demonized everybody now.
Yep.
So they don't even have to hide it.
People are running around
They
zombies,
don't
man.
recognize them now.
People are running around zombies, cannibalizing, all kinds. It's bad, man. That's why, for me, I might give up on looking for a pure, decent woman, because boy, I don't think there exists other than a village in Africa somewhere or a village in Europe somewhere. Like there's somewhere in a village, you know what I'm saying? Because oh God, man.
She's still out there getting ready for you right now. So y'all meet up when it's time. I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm such a lover though, and I kind of had to give up on that shit because when I speak to women and they start talking like the quintessential program woman, I get all the way turned off. You know, I can't even waste no more years. Like I don't got 7 more years to give to a dead relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, you know how when you lose your car keys or your favorite shirt or whatever, and you're just searching and searching, and suddenly somebody else is like, "Oh, it's right here." You looked at it 4 times. You walked right past it 4 times, and you even had it in your hand. You already had the car keys in the car when you started it. You would look in your pockets for the keys. Like you're looking past it because you're looking too hard. So maybe that's the problem. Like maybe.
Well, me,
You
I
know,
don't look no more. Me,
maybe
I,
it could be.
and that's always been the case. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every woman, because I've been in a lot of long-term relationships. Every long-term relationship I ever been in, the woman chose me. I don't choose women. I'm an old school dude.
Right.
I let the woman show interest because that thirsty shit. I'm not that lusty dude. I always had access with women, so I never was the dude who had to be ooh baby, 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 baby. I never had to do that. So I always had women coming running up to me like I always had women screaming shit when I run up. You know, so it's different. So
Right.
I like to get chose, and I feel like when a woman shows interest in you, then she's showing she likes you. Then it's gonna go. It flows. So I feel like more women should show interest in the men they like. I feel like that. If you like a man, you should tell him, and don't be so taboo about telling him you like him because nowadays dudes are so lame. They're never gonna know. They're never gonna know.
Right. Well, you know the old saying, like, ignorance is bliss, and maybe in this circumstance it was, because now that you know so much and you've seen so much about how women are, you know, because like you said, you used to think women were so pure and innocent, until you learned they weren't. And you keep learning more and more, and you're seeing more and more because it's, you know, with social media and the internet and everything, it's out there for everybody to see all the time, whereas before it might not have been, you know, when we were growing up. But it's just out there everywhere. And so you're constantly seeing it and realizing, like, women are, you know, they're garbage. Like, what has happened to them? And so when you were maybe ignorant to it, it was easier for you to just find whoever and then find out their flaws afterwards. And now you're more selective because you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Now you know what you're looking out for. And the red flag.
Oh my
God. Seeing it.
Oh my God, girl. Oh my God, you got dang hitting it right on the nose for real. Like, look, I'd be looking like back in the days, I would have been like, girl, you would have got the full Monty back in the day. Now I don't even want to touch you because I don't know where you've been. Back in the day, it would have been no hesitation. I'm getting all up on them, but it's different now because disease is more rampant and this and that. Like, ain't nobody got time for that.
You just know too much now. You know too much. You know how these women are out here.
Yeah,
the good majority of the women that you talk about, you know, they're not the kind that you want to be with, and you probably were used to think they were just like all the good ones, you know.
Yep.
But now that you're seeing, like, the majority of people they're not good, and so I guess there's a sacrifice with knowledge, you know.
And that's
when you have wisdom, there's sacrifice.
And that's also why I'm dedicating my life to this shit for right now too. Because guess what? I'm not gonna probably get what I want, but maybe I could save somebody else and from suffering like I had to, or maybe I could save somebody and giving them a good result and tell them to work with their partner instead of this alter ego bullshit that we're living in. This I'm rich, you're not. I'm 6-figure, you're not. I'm this, I'm that. Because every man becomes 6-figure to a millionaire only after he's 40s. So statistics only show most people don't even get it. Men don't even get it together until they're in their 40s, man. So people don't even know the reality of life, man. So it's a bunch of young people doing a bunch of dumb shit because they're lost and guided, you know. And I just hate to see it. That's all, you know. I really appreciate you, sweetheart, for calling in. You're the bomb, and I really thank you so much. I always love talking to you, but tonight's conversation was extra special, and it just reinvigorated me because it is women out here who do understand and who do get it. So I thank you for giving me a little bit of hope. Thank you for real for giving me a little bit of hope.
Well, I can promise you I'm going to raise my girls to not be like the girls they listen to on the radio. Yeah. I'm going to raise mine, so I mean, they might be a little older than your boys, but there's going to be a couple girls out there at least for them in the future.
Facts,
I'm raising them right.
Facts, because I'm raising my men. Man, I'm raising my daughter is damn near perfect right now. And some dude, he's got to be like a big bad type to get my daughter, bro. So and then he got a big shoes to fill. So I just feel like whoever my kids,
I agree.
you know, whoever my kids be with, they got a lot of big shoes to fill. So, man, y'all better raise y'all kids right.
Maybe your messages are reaching somebody that's raising the future spouses of your kids.
That's all I'm hoping for.
Your
You
message
know,
will help those parents teach their children, and it might come back around. You know, it really might. It might come back around even for their own.
And if it doesn't come around from me, it's somebody else will get the ripple effect of this. Because when you throw a stone in the water, it creates a ripple. So I'm just throwing stones to create ripple. You know, that's all I'm doing, metaphorically speaking. I love you so much,
You've
and I
made
really
waves
appreciate
in my life,
you.
so you just keep doing it. I appreciate every single message. Some I don't agree, but most of them I do. So it doesn't matter, you know, of course. But yeah, you're reaching people out here. It's just, you don't always hear about it. You know, you don't get to see the fruit of your work, you know.
Facts.
But it's happening.
Yeah. Facts.
So keep making the ripples, and it's going to reach the edge of the pond one day.
Thank you. And I appreciate you as long as that people like this. So thank you so much, sweetheart. God bless you. God bless all y'all, and y'all have a wonderful night, man. Sweetheart, thank you so much.
All right, good night.
Yes, ma'am. But yeah, man, God bless all y'all, and I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. And I thank my kids for giving me this time and allowing me to work. And I thank y'all for giving me y'all's ear and y'all's perspective and rocking with me, man. God bless y'all, man. She become a big baddie, man. I'm just trying to save the women. I'm gonna save some of them. I don't know about all of them, but I'm gonna save some of them, bro. I gotta wake them up, shake them up, man. You know, that's all I'm here to do. God bless y'all. I want to see more families. I want to see more families. I want to see more families. Secure, strong, beautiful families. Rebecca, have a wonderful night. God bless you. King of North, thank you. Nah, I'm saving them, bro. I ain't saving the hoes though, but I'm saving the women, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. When if it was a burning fire and a woman screaming out for help, I'm gonna jump in the fire and help her, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it's a burning fire and a woman screaming for fire, I'm either gonna get some water and save her, or I'm gonna run in there and bust through and grab her and throw her out. I might throw her through the fire, but boosh, but I'm gonna get her out of there. I might throw her through the window, boosh, but I'm gonna get her ass up out of there. I promise you that. But I love y'all so much, man. I'm just trying my best, man. Captain Planet, Captain Save 'em. We gonna do what we can, man. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful night, man.